What's up guys and welcome. You are watching Fazi Fitness. Starting today's video with Justin Shier's physique update. 6.5 weeks out of this year's Mr. Olympia, which is also gonna be his Olympia debut. He earned the right of standing next to the best bodybuilders on the planet by winning the Chicago Pro. Keep in mind Chicago Pro was his Open Pro debut, and there are so many IFBB pros who are still searching for their first ever pro win. So Justin Shier accomplishing that on his first try, that definitely puts him in an elite category. If only his back was just as good as his front, he could have been so much more competitive and so much more dangerous at the Olympia level. His own expectations for this year is cracking top 10, which he has all the right to believe so. But in my opinion, that is gonna be tough. Even the second call out at the Olympia is gonna be tough. That is gonna be so stacked. It has some of the biggest names like Michael Cruzo, Nathan Diesha, or maybe even guys like Andrew Jacked or Hunter Labrada, or even Big Ramy in there. So cracking top 10 this year isn't gonna be an easy task. I think that Justin that we are gonna see in 2024, that Justin is gonna be so much more complete. The margin of improvements that Justin has for his physique, that is so damn big, and that is a good thing. We have to keep in mind he wasn't even in a perfect condition at Chicago Pro, so he can really nail his peak this time at the Olympia and be a formidable competitor. Now, as soon as Justin is done with his Olympia debut, he's gonna go back to the drawing board and he's gonna dive into another long off season the way he did after winning his pro card. He did spoke about it recently that he has been dieting for a long time and he won't compete at any of the post-Olympia shows. So what did you guys think? How will Justin do at his Olympia debut? How high can this guy place? Akim Williams is another big name that will miss the action at the Olympia this year. He has announced that he will return in 2024. So if we take out 2022 from the equation, Akim Williams has been a factor in the top 10 every year since 2019, and 2020 was like the breakout year for him. Unfortunately, he couldn't duplicate that afterwards. And also the competition skyrocketed last year, and that is one of the reasons why Akim dropped out of the top 10. So him deciding to sit out of the Olympia this year, that is mainly due to a shoulder surgery that he went through this year after competing at the Arnold Classic. And actually he did pretty well there. That was probably one of the best looks of his entire career. He did beat a former Arnold Classic champion there, William Bonac. So fingers crossed for Akim's return for 2024, as he has got plenty of time to make some much needed improvements before starting the prep. So looking at Jeremy Bonder's update at 6.5 weeks out of this year's Mr. Olympia, and then looking at the update of Aaron Banks, who is the reigning champion in this division. The size, the weight that Aaron has, especially on his back, it doesn't feel like Jeremy is gonna be able to hold his own. And the main reason is that he hasn't competed for so long, and the division has just evolved so much. Plus, if we look at Jeremy's physique, he doesn't have the best abs in business, while the other two guys who are most probably gonna be top 2 again this year, Aaron Banks and Brendan Hendrickson, both of these guys have the best set of abs. Jeremy is returning to the stage after 5 long years, and the last time he competed back in 2018, he did not peak well. And although he was the winning champion, and yes, I know he had the packed year, but still he dropped down to 4th place. So Jeremy does bring that nostalgic factor in the men's open division, but making those comebacks against the best guys in the world in that division and expecting to come out on top, that is very unrealistic. It looks like the switch has been flipped for Breon, and the grind to come down in weight is in full effect. Even with the added weight, which is about 5 to 7 pounds, it isn't gonna be easy for him to make the weight cutoff. People arguing that he should make up his mind and stick to one class. They need to realize that he is in his 40s, and there is only so much he can push at this point in his career. Classic, I think, is still a better fit for him, because it isn't like he was outside of the top 5 last year. On the other hand, competing in a bigger division, that too with the same set of legs, that could have been very difficult. So he is without a doubt one of the most consistent guy when it comes to conditioning, and when it comes to coming in shredded. And the thing is, the added weight cap will only help him. He's probably gonna be able to bring a much more fuller look to the stage, and even harder look this time. So how much will that extra weight affect his legs? That is gonna be a crucial factor on where he places this year. So hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video, and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.